The closing bell ringing in about 11 minutes from now, and we are on record watch. The S&P 500, the Nasdaq about to close at historic highs yet again. Here we go. Take a look at the S&P up 53 points and change. Nasdaq up 349. Sloughing off that inflation data from this morning, that is for sure. Now, the Dow is inching closer into the green as we move into the close. We're down 23 points. Anything can happen if it manages to turn positive. That would be the first time all day that we've seen this for the Dow. But again, that PPI report, initial hit to the markets. And again, not worried about that now, apparently. The Nasdaq, though, is heating up with clean energy startup Fervo's public market debut. Take a look at the stock right now. It is up more than 34%. They opened at $36 a share. The stock was priced at $27 a share last night. They've raised about $1.89 billion for this IPO. The valuation of the company, about $10.21 billion. Now, Fervo is backed by Bill Gates and partnered with Google, and they're positioning themselves as the next frontier of power. Geothermal energy derived from horizontal drilling and multi-stage hydraulic fracturing, which can feed the AI data center landscape's insatiable appetite for electricity. Let's bring in from the Nasdaq Fervo Energy co-founder and CEO Tim Latimer. Tim, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're joining us from the Nasdaq. Why the Nasdaq, first and foremost?
When we were thinking about where we wanted to list, it seems like there's just so many phenomenal companies that are associated with the Nasdaq. I mean, particularly as you mentioned, the role that our technology will play in AI and unlocking the frontier of data centers and compute. So it felt like a natural home.
Talk about the geothermal backdrop of all of this. I mean, we talk a lot about nuclear, we talk about solar and wind and nat gas. Talk about geothermal and why this is important to your company.
Yeah, geothermal is a very unique resource. It's 24/7 carbon-free energy, and the way it works is you drill deep wells into the earth where the rocks are hot, and then you produce steam from that to create electricity. You know, it's not new. It's actually been around for over a century, but historically it's only been accessible with very, very unique geologies. You know, think Iceland or New Zealand, places where you're on top of a volcano. In our case, we've actually pioneered new technology where we can drill far deeper and then engineer our own reservoir using the similar technologies of what the shale oil and gas industry used, and we drill horizontally, so miles down, and then we drill horizontally, and that allows us to go and develop geothermal in places that were previously thought to be uneconomic. So, you know, it's a fantastic energy resource, but it's always been so niche to these unique geographies, and now we can open that up to be across the western United States, then across the whole country, and then across the whole world. So we're really making geothermal a serious player in the energy mix.
And you've got that western footprint, whether it is Nevada or Utah. At the same time, one of the risks to the business, or maybe not, would be Mother Nature. Talk about that, about the possibility of an earthquake disrupting the technology and the production.
Yeah, there's very little chance that an earthquake will have an impact on our projects. You know, people have been drilling wells in geothermal in highly seismically active areas. You know, some of the big countries for geothermal today are places like Japan or the West or California, where conventional geothermal works, and it's coexisted there with earthquake activity. You know, it's something we design for as we're designing the wells and the power plants, but it really doesn't pose a significant risk because there's so much history of geothermal operating in these seismically active areas.
Talk about the AI component here. You know, Tim, as I mentioned to you a few moments ago in the commercial break, it's, you know, we need all the power. There is not enough power for the AI data center build out across the country. Talk about your piece of that.
Yeah, so we've been focused on AI and data center powering for a long time. Actually, our first ever customer was Google, going back to a partnership that we did on our pilot project all the way in 2021. So as we've grown with our customers, and we find ourselves very central in this role of powering the data centers of the future. And what geothermal does, it's fast to build. So you're not talking about the extensive supply chain challenges or new technology deployment that you're seeing for other emerging energy technologies. We borrow much of the supply chain from the oil and gas industry, so we can actually scale very quickly, and then it's 24/7 round-the-clock power. So what we find is when we engage with our customers, whether they're hyperscalers or utilities, and say, look, we can give you a reliable round-the-clock power product, and we can build it fast enough that it's here before 2030, they have very few alternatives where they can get that outside of Fervo, and that's why we're finding ourselves in such a great position from a customer demand standpoint right now.
Well, and the partnership with Google has got to be one of the reasons that your stock is really created such interest in this listing. And I was looking at, you mentioned Shell, we mentioned Google, and Southern California Edison is another.
Yes. Yeah, we're very proud that, it's not just the hyperscalers. We have a broad customer set across our utility customers and other major energy players like Shell, and really across all those customer segments, we're seeing huge demand. So I think AI gets the headlines. And as you mentioned, we're incredibly proud of our multi-year partnership with Google. This is a fantastic match for powering their data centers, but there's a wide customer set beyond that, and we are also very excited to be partnering with our traditional utility customers like Southern California Edison as well, as they continue to see their electricity needs grow.
Absolutely. Tim Latimer from the Nasdaq, thank you so much. Congratulations on the IPO.
Thank you.